Sheaffer pops free out top. Reed hooks the pass underneath the Bone. Bone shovels it to Carey. He drives in the lane, leaves it with Kasdorf, and Frankie Kasdorf sticks it up and in. He has 4 off the bench. Effingham up 38-16.
That's twice now that Robbie's overcommitted and left Frankie all wide open on the layup. He says, I'll take that.
Sure. Eccles on the wing, gets it out top to McGee. They go to Phipps. 3 from the right side, no good. Kasdorf, another rebound. Hands it off to Carey, brings it up the left side. Carey now crosses over, gets into the paint, leaves it with Kasdorf, and Frankie says, relax, I'll put that one in too.
You can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him.
Now, Effingham forces the turnover at the timeline. Sheaffer rifles it ahead to Wolf. He's hot, he fires a 3. That shot bounces off the rim, goes up and hits the support of the basket. So it's whistled dead, but I thought it was still going to drop through after that.
This is a big round of applause from Frankie Kasdorf as he checks out here.
Ron Reed gives him a pat on the head as he walked by. Sheaffer comes over and smacks him on the leg. Now kind of shakes his shoulders as well. They're all happy for Frankie, and mostly happy that he's held to a 40-16 advantage.
About 6.22 rebounds at the time in there.
Now, top of the key, just inside the arc, Eccles burying the jumper. So he tries to restore a little order for Al Rabi. Effingham beats the press. Wolf leaves it with Miner. Shot up no good because Miner's fouled, and Jared will head to the line to try to get his 2 points that way.
Phipps got him, I think, and the official agrees. His second foul.
Boy, Effingham's just been able to take care of the ball and break down the defense and set up their cutters in the lane.
Yeah, remember how we talked about Al Rabi having the size advantage, but the Hearts have just had so much success pounding the ball inside in this half.
Jared Miner's first free throw is good. They lead 41-18. Next one. Hits front of the rim, rattles around. Oh, it popped out. Rebound taken by Terrell Phipps. Al Rabi gets it to Eccles. He's driving on the wing, flips up a shot that's no good, but we've got a foul whistled, and it was on the shot, so 2 free throws on the way for Eccles.
Bone got him, trying to shove him on out, a little further out of bounds. Braden's first foul.
Boy, Eccles is so quick. He does do a good job taking care of the ball. He just needs some help out there tonight. Free throw good for Curtis Eccles. Gives him 8. Makes it 41-19.
Yeah, 9 turnovers for Al Rabi in this first half. And almost all of those have led to Hearts points.
Next one up. It's good. So Eccles has 9, but the rest of his team only has 11. 118 and counting, and Braden Bone's going to bring it across the timeline for the Hearts. They have the 21-point advantage.
20-8 Effingham in this second quarter, Matt.
Cruising out top with it now, finds Miner. They try to go inside. Carey pass is taken away. Austin got the steal, drives for the shot. It's no good. The rebound is tipped up and in. It's Eccles who's going to get credit for it. But I think it was Miner who actually touched it last.
Yeah, it was.
And now Effingham with a violation on their inbounds. Zerusen across the line before Bone's going to bring it across the timeline.
They're turnover on the Hearts this
They have the 21-point advantage.
20-8 seconds late. It's a 19-point
game. Zerusen out. Zerusen now finds Miner. Try to go inside. Taken by Bone. Nice pass ahead to Carey. Goes shot. So good. Carey with 9, and it's back to I think it was 19-point lead. 43-22. Now Effingham with a violation. 43-22. Zerusen across the sideline.
Turnover on the Hearts this
It's no good. Carey with another man. Big man with a behind-the-back dribble, brings it up the left side, leans in, shot no good, rebound tipped around. Wolf has it with 12 on the clock. Wolf hustles it to the timeline, pushes it up court, gets bumped from behind with 5 seconds to play in the half, and Grant Wolf will try his luck at the free throw line.
Foul is on 1-4, I think Austin got it. Nope. Try Marquise Cook. That's his first.
The official little equipment malfunction there. Free throw up and good for Wolf. He has 22. but the official's whistle kind of fell apart on him there.
I hate that when that happens.
He's got things put back together, it appears. Meanwhile, Effingham extends the lead 22. And this one, no good. The Miner grabs the rebound. Oh, he left his foot back short. Saved by Carey. There's a Rusin shot at the buzzer. No good. As he was about 4 feet beyond the arc, he couldn't get the long three to go. But good hustle by Effingham all half long has them with the 44-22 advantage as they have doubled up Al Rabi here at the half. You're listening to the Effingham Topless Christmas Classic third place game on KJ Country 102.3.
Toyota-thon is going on now at Dan Heck Toyota in Effingham. Big savings on America's most fuel-efficient lineup of cars and trucks, vans, and sport utility vehicles. Check out our inventory online at danheck.com. If we don't have what you want, let us know and we'll get it for you. And we won't be undersold. Don't let this Toyota-thon event pass you by. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Rock 45 in Effingham.
Crossroads Bank is now offering for a limited time 2 CD specials. A 15-month certificate of deposit with an annual percentage yield of 0.85% and a 37-month CD with an APY of 1.51%. Hi, this is Linda Jansen at Crossroads Bank. This is a limited time offer, so stop in today. Minimum balance required to earn the APY is $500. When you look for a bank, look at the past, present, and upcoming future. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC.
New Health Chiropractic has recently welcomed Dr. Cody Adams to its staff. He specializes in sports performance and rehab and helping athletes get back to optimum performance following an injury or accident. If you have a nagging injury or just questions about how to be healthier and stronger, phone 342-3384 or visit EffinghamChiropractic.net. Dr. Adams and the staff at New Health Chiropractic are here to help keep your student-athlete performing at their highest potential.
This is the Compass Advisory Group Halftime Show. For all of your insurance and investment needs, Compass Advisory Group is guiding you in the right direction. Call 347-9697.
44-22, your halftime score as Effingham leads Al Rabi in the third place game of the Effingham Christmas Classic. Keep in mind, we'll have the championship not only on the radio, also you can catch it live streaming video and audio, as you can catch live audio pretty much for every game we do here on KJ Country at 102.3 and KJCountry.com. Wayne is here getting things set up to bring you live video streaming action of the championship game between Topless and Mount Vernon. That one should be an excellent matchup after this third place game concludes here this evening from the Effingham to Topless Christmas Classic. And all the championship games, if you're wondering, if you're trying to find us, we're at Effingham High School for the games tonight as we conclude the tournament here for 2014. Effingham had quarters of 21 and 23 for their total of 44 at the half. Al Rabi with quarters of 12 and 10 for their total of 22. Lots of scoring to tell you about. Great stats coming up after the break. You're listening to High School Basketball on KJ Country 102.3.
When you see the American flag in the bottle case, you don't have to ask. It's a Red Wing. Morals Shoes, Boots, and Repair carry your size. Yes, you'll be correctly measured for the right fit for your foot. At Morals, they say, don't pitch it, fix it. And they repair more than shoes. He also carries a great selection of Tony Lama cowboy boots and Irish setter hunting boots, which make great gifts any time of year. Or, if they just need reconditioned, bring them on in. Morals Shoes, Boots, and Repair, just west of the tracks in downtown Effingham.
For all kinds of people, for all kinds of reasons. Pekin Insurance and your local professional insurance agency, Tingley Insurance in Effingham, understand there's more to insurance than a policy. It's the people who matter. Tingley Insurance strives to offer the most comprehensive policies, whether it be for your home, auto, life, at premiums that will fit your individual budget. Call your Pekin Insurance agency, Tingley Insurance, at 342-3637 for insurance that goes beyond the expected.
Want a club membership that you'll actually use? Sure, the Dr. Comfort Club from Jansen's Heating and Air doesn't guarantee washboard abs or a tighter tushy, but we do promise priority service, discounts on repairs, parts, labor, and new equipment, no overtime fees, and 2 precision tune-ups and professional cleanings, all for just $16.95 a month. No regret, no sweat. Call Jansen's Heating and Air, 347-50.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today. Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Visit washingtonsavings.net to learn more. Good luck to all our area teams.
Quarter, and they're 2 for 5 on their threes and 40% on 3 points. Pretty good percentage. Al Rabi, on the other hand, 27% from the field that first half, 8 out of 30. They were 5 of 17 for 29% in the first quarter, 3 of 13 for 23% in the second quarter, 8 out of 30, 27%. 5 for 9 from the line for Al Rabi for 56%, 9 turnovers for the second quarter, a dozen rebounds. So Effingham out rebounding this taller Al Rabi team 15-12 in that first half, and Al Rabi just 1 of 7 on 3-point tries. Now, as far as the individual numbers for you, for Al Rabi, Curtis Eccles is 4 for 11 from the field. He has 3 for 4 from the line, so 11 points for Eccles to go with a foul and a rebound. Terrell Phipps is 0 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from the line, so 1 point to go with 3 rebounds for him and 2 fouls. Israel Dozie is 1 for 2 from the field for his 2 points. He has a rebound and 3 fouls. Jeff Austin 1 for 3 for his 2 points, no fouls, 3 rebounds. Lorenzo Fultz is 0 for 2 from the field, 1 for 2 from the line for his 1 point. He has a rebound and 2 fouls. Marquise Cook picked up a foul, and Xavier Barker is 1 for 4 from the field for 2 points with 3 rebounds and no fouls. And Bobby Friesen 1 for 2 for 3 points. He had a 3, he missed on a foul shot, so 3 points for him. 12 and 10 for Al Rabi's 22 here at halftime. For the Hearts at half, Braden Bone is 0 for 2 from the field, but he has a foul and 2 rebounds. Grant Wolf, boy, he was in fuego first half. 9 out of 13 from the field, including 3 threes, 1 for 2 from the line. So he has 22 points and 5 rebounds, and we're at halftime. And no fouls besides all that. Michael Carey is 3 for 4 from the field and 3 for 4 from the line. So Michael has 9 points to go with a foul and 5 rebounds. Jared Miner 0 for 2 from the field, 1 for 2 from the line for a point with a rebound and a foul. Sean Zaruzin 2 for 3 from the field for 4 points with a foul. Brady Jackson played. Drew Vasquez played, picked up a couple of quick fouls. Reed Schaefer's 0 for 1 from the field, but 2 for 2 from the line for 2 points with a foul. Frankie Kasdorf, 3 big buckets for the Hearts in the second quarter. 3 for 3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 2 fouls, 6 points for Frankie. 21 and 23, the Hearts quarters for 44 points here at halftime. So at the break, it's 44-22 Effingham. Kenna, let's bring it back to you right now at the sports desk. See what scores you have from around the area, all right?
Absolutely. Again, it was a...
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today. Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
It was a win for South Central over Pana this morning, 45-43. Flora over St. Elmo Brownstown, 67-52. Altamont over Shelbyville, 62-55. St. Anthony over Maroa Forsyth, 56-50. Flora over Vandalia, 68-66. And at the half, Greenville leading Shelbyville, 42-22. At the Diedrich Holiday Tournament, Red Hill got a win over North Clay, 49-31. Christ Our Rock Lutheran, 60. Beecher City, 37. And Oblong beat North Clay, 65-48. In the Tri-County Tournament in Kansas earlier today, Tri-County beat Stu Straws 63-29, and Paris beat Cumberland 38-29. Westville over Windsor 61-16, and Paris just beat Stu Straws 77-36. And girls action, Rantoul beat Charleston 49-48 at the Charleston Holiday Tournament. Taylorville beat Effingham 35-32. Charleston over Putnam County 64-38, and Danville over Eisenhower 51-30. Charleston Paris beat the Charleston JV 55-38, and Effingham got a win over Rantoul 54-41. In the Mattoon Christmas Tournament, Galesburg got a win over Sullivan 84-45. It was Salem over Olney 51-45. Mattoon got a win over Vandalia 60-33. It was St. Anthony 42, Decatur MacArthur 35. Olney 35, St. Anthony 32 in the fourth place pool. And in the Diedrich Holiday Tournament, South Central got a win over North Clay 53-43. KZ Westville over Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 62-27. Arcola got a win over South Central 41-22. Brownstown St. Elmo beat Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 48-28. Newton over Arcola 47-35. And Diedrich over Brownstown St. Elmo 47-42. And at Edwardsville, Totopolis girls got a win over McClure North 29-21. And Totopolis just captured third place over Sacred Heart Griffin 62-36.
Wow, thanks a lot, Kenna. We really appreciate that. Here at Effingham High School, Al Robbie has the ball as we're underway in the third quarter. They drive in the lane, shot no good, but a foul's whistled against Effingham. I think they were saying the foul was on the floor after the initial shot.
And a foul goes on Zeruzen. Sean picks up his second. That's first on the Hearts in the half. You missed a foul on Rogers for Al Robbie, so that's their first in the half as well.
Al Robbie triggers the inbounds out long. They get it to Eccles. He's at the top of the key, leaves it with Austin. Jeff Austin looks in the corner. They kick it back out to Dozie, who sat with 3 fouls for a long time in that first half. He goes to Eccles. Eccles drives the right side. Shot no good. Rebound. Dozie in the lane. Turns, puts up a runner, and it's good. So Israel Dozie has 4, and it's 44-24. Effingham with the 20-point advantage.
Now, Robbie a little more excited about hitting the boards here to start this second half.
Effingham beats the press. They get it in the middle of the lane to Carey. Turn around 10-footer, no good. But the rebound to Jared Miner, and he sticks it up and in.
So they get Miner rolling. They are cooking on all 8.
Miner with 3 in the ball game makes it 46-24. 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Runner left short. That was Rogers Jr. Rebound to Miner. He outlet passes ahead to Grant Wolf. Back to Miner. Jumper in the lane. Good.
There you go.
So Jared Miner with 5.
4 points and a rebound to start the second half. Nice work, Jared.
24-point lead. Matches the largest of the night for the Hearts. Eccles crosses the timeline with the dribble. Effingham's been in the man-to-man all game long. Michael Rogers Jr. is going to drive the right side. Left the shot short. Rebound fought for. And a foul's called as Wolf was in there mixing it up with Phipps and Rogers Jr.
Fouls on Rogers. He's picked up 2 quick ones here to start the second half.
So 2 minutes into the third quarter, Effingham looks to expand on their largest lead of the game.
T-Town and Mount Vernon coming up for the championship. That ought to be a dandy. The crowd starting to gather.
Al Robbie picks up in the three-quarter court, 1-2-2. Effingham gets it to Bone. He's at the top of the key, leaves it with Wolf. Wolf moves over to the right wing. Now they find Carey out top. Carey looks for the cutters. That's Miner. Leans in and got called for leaning a little too much.
Rogers stood his ground, took the charge. Minor second foul. Hart's second turnover here in the quarter. You know, I was mentioning earlier all those scores were very well received. St. Anthony won again. Those boys are undefeated at Vandalia. We'll have their next game. Remember, that's Monday night at 6:30. So that's where we'll be Monday night.
If they win that, they'll be in the championship Tuesday.
Exactly so.
Here's Eccles with it. Now they get it over to Rogers. Turns, spins. Tough fadeaway 15-footer, no good. Who wants the rebound? Nothing but Hart's there to get it. So Bone says, I'll take the stat.
You bet.
He hands it off to Wolf. Now to Zaruzen. Wolf back out top to Bone. Fires a three from the right wing. Got it. Braden Bone's first bucket makes it 51-24.
Catch and shoot.
Effingham leading by 27. Didn't expect this. Al Robbie drives into the lane. That is Curtis Eccles. Shot no good, and it's because he was fouled.
Well, that might have been why.
Couple of choices to pick from there.
Grant Wolf got the foul. Al Robbie has not exactly lit it up from the field tonight. That's a first foul on Wolf and 3 on the Hearts this half.
But Eccles is trying to do his part. He now has 12 as he hits the free throw. Meanwhile, substitution, Xavier Barker into the ball game. He'll replace Michael Rogers Jr., who immediately heads to the water cooler.
Can't say as I blame him.
Eccles puts this free throw up. It's good. So he has 13. Team has 26.
Now that's the problem. He doesn't have any help. You mentioned that earlier tonight. Eccles plays a pretty good ball game, but boy, just not a lot of support.
Carey in the middle of the defense, drives in, little runner, left it short. Rebound taken by Phipps. Outlet to Eccles. He's on the right side, drives in the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Jared Minor. Hands it off to Bone. Bone and Wolf kind of converse, and now they're going to set up a way to get it across the timeline. They fire it ahead to Carey. Carey moves to the top of the key. Finds Wolf on the right side. Grant backs it back out. Goes out top. Now tries to hook a pass over to Bone. The ball got knocked loose, but it went right to Zaruzen. Zaruzen drives in. Reverse layup, good.
Took it to the other side, stuck it home. That was pretty.
53-26. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Effingham just continues to dominate this ball game.
Just pulling away, and you wonder, you get that big lead at halftime, whether you're going to be able to sustain that momentum. So far they have.
Here's a three from the corner. Israel Dozie buries the long shot. He has 7, making it 53-29. Wolf brings it up the right side, leans in. He's called for the offensive foul. Has taken the charge was Jeff Austin.
So Wolf called for his second foul. 4 on the Hearts here in the half, and Effingham's third turnover. 2 of those 3 turnovers have been on offensive fouls.
And Al Robbie defensively has been moving their feet a little better and playing a lot smarter on the defensive end as well. Eccles crosses the timeline. Bones right there with him. Boy, Braden's a tremendous defensive player. Eccles bounces it over to Phipps. Phipps drives in. Finger roll, no good. Tip up, Phipps, no good. This rebound, Minor says, I'll take that. He outlets it ahead to Wolf. Wolf into the lane. Little step through. Layup, good. Grant Wolf with a pretty move. He has 24, and it's 55-29. Ooh, Phipps, long enough arms to reach back and catch that outlet pass. He controls it and hands it to Dozie. Dozie will put up a runner. Blocked by Carey, out of bounds. It'll remain with Al Robbie, but a good help side defense there from Michael Carey.
Archer just as pumped to start the second half. That was a point I was trying to make, and not too well earlier in this quarter, is that they've sustained their offensive momentum.
Dozie drives baseline. Tough shot in the paint, no good. Wolf comes out of there with a rebound. He's double teamed, needs help. Somehow got it to Carey before he fell down. Carey crosses the timeline, gets into the lane. Layup, no good. Zaruzen crashes for the board, and he crashes into an Al Robbie player as well.
Michael is 0 for 3 here in the quarter. Can't get the ball quite up over the rim. Meanwhile, Zaruzen picks up the foul. He had 2 on the board on him. I thought that was his third.
Eccles drives into the lane, drew a crowd, and we've got a foul as they scramble for the loose ball as Eccles was stripped. Carey came up with it, and then it looks like Al Robbie is called for the hold.
I think the foul was called on Xavier Barker. Yeah, his first. That's 3 on Al Robbie.
Frankie Kasdorf off the Effingham bench. He'll replace Jared Miner as Kasdorf came through in the first half, earns himself a little more playing time here in the second half.
But Miner had a good stretch here in the third quarter.
Effingham bringing it up court. Braden Bone bounces it for Carey. Man-to-man defense this trip for Al Rabi. Carey has the ball knocked loose, but it goes right to Zaruzin. Zaruzin from the top of the key leaves it with Kasdorf on the baseline. Kasdorf couldn't catch it. Zaruzin there for the loose ball again.
Says let's send it back out and try that again.
They go to Wolf. Cutter Zaruzin leans in. Left-handed shot off the glass is good for Sean. He now has 8. Makes it 57-29.
I never, ever expected that Effingham would be this far ahead in this ballgame.
And the way that they're playing, the style, I guess, is what I'm also impressed with. Phipps thought about it for a while, then he loaded up for a 3. Shot no good. There's an offensive rebound and stick back for Xavier Barker, I'm sorry. Misread my own writing there.
His 4th board besides the bucket.
Effingham beats the press easily. Grant Wolf gets it to Michael Carey all alone for the layup. He has 11, and Effingham's back up 59-31, a 28-point lead.
Michael used the glass that time, cashed in.
Minute 17 to play in the third quarter. Dozie, nice little screen and roll with Austin, but he can't finish. Rebound tapped out. Dozie takes it, drives to the hoop. He'll stick it up and in himself. Dozie with 9, 7 of them here in the third quarter. 59-33, a minute to go in the period. Wolf bounces it ahead for Michael Carey. Carey looks for the cutter. That's Zaruzin. Shot swatted from behind by Eccles. Rebound taken down by Barker. He hands it back to Eccles. Eccles pushes it up the right side. Now crosses over, gets into the lane, and he's held on his way to the hoop.
Effingham called for their 6th foul here in the half. Bone got that one, his 2nd.
Multiple changes for each team. We'll just set the floor for Effingham. It's Reed Schaefer, Frankie Kasdorf, Brady Jackson, Drew Vasquez, and the only remaining starter is Grant Wolf. Barker's going to trigger the inbounds out long to Dozie. He catches it at the center circle. He's out there with Eccles. Also on the floor is Marquise Cook and Xavier Barker. And pass inside to Barker. Barker sticks it up and in. Xavier Barker was 6. Effingham's Wolf brings it up court. Nobody stops him. He sticks it off the glass, and it's good.
Pulled up nice and didn't run over anybody, too.
Grant Wolf with 26. 61-35. Effingham pushes the lead up once again.
And we're still in the third quarter. 26.
10 seconds to play in the quarter. Eccles has it on the right wing. Crosses over, gets into the paint, tried to go underneath to Barker. The ball was tipped, and it's last touched by Effingham with 3.1 showing on the clock. It'll be Al Rabi inbounding underneath their basket. Barker gets it to Eccles in the corner, slips, got his balance, got the ball back, forces up a 3, and he hit it. What a tough shot by Curtis Eccles at the buzzer. He has 16 as he ends up out of bounds after the shot, but it's good, making it 61-38 as we head into the final period of action. Effingham leading Chicago Al Rabi in the third place game of the 2014 Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic on KJ Country 102.3.
Accidents can happen doing the most usual of activities. Sports injuries, falls, broken bones are all issues that can affect your daily living. Sarah Bush Lincoln's highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use the latest, least invasive techniques to get you moving again. The physical therapy team helps you regain flexibility and strength so you can get back to enjoying life. Sarah Bush Lincoln, trusted, compassionate care. Visit www.sarahbush.org.
Brown's Drug in Effingham has all the answers when it comes to Medicare billing. Medicare can be confusing when it comes to diabetic testing supplies. That's why all of us here at Brown's Drug in Effingham have been well trained to assist Medicare patients with diabetic testing supplies, including the major brands of test strips that Medicare covers. Come to Brown's Drug, where we provide hometown personal service for diabetic testing supplies and all the assistance you need for Medicare billings. Brown's Drug in downtown Effingham, your diabetic testing supplies headquarters.
Hearts have just shot amazingly well. 61% in the first half, 67% there in the third quarter, Matt.
Inbounds for Al Robbie. They drive right into the lane. Nice pass underneath to Barker. Xavier Barker sticks it up and in, and he is fouled.
Fouls on Schaefer. Reed's back in the ball game in time to pick up his second foul.
Boy, that was a nice job by Dozie. Dozie just drove into the paint and got it to Barker, who stuck it up and in. Free throw up, no good. He can't convert the three-point play. Effingham's Drew Vasquez grabs the rebound. Effingham leading by 21. Wolf gets it across the timeline, moves to the free throw line, now backs it out. They go to Brady Jackson. Looks underneath. There's Schaefer cutting to the hoop. Puts up a tough shot. Well defended by Dozie. Dozie grabs the rebound. Outlet ahead to Barker, and he just could never get the handle on it as it went past him and on out of bounds.
Al Robbie's first turnover of the half.
Really?
Now, that's hard to fathom, but that's their first turnover of the half.
Effingham beats the pressure. Wolf bringing it up court. Stops, pops. 12-footer. Left that one short. Dozie with the rebound, and he's blasting the other way. Crashes into Schaefer, and that's an offensive foul.
Boy, Reed takes his share of charges, and I said I'm going to nominate him for the Trenton Fry Award. Everybody remembers old T when he played for the Hearts a couple of years ago, and he just standing there. And Reed's about half a round as Trenton was, though. But he takes them, and 4 fouls now on Dozie and a turnover on Al Robbie. Their second in a row.
So it still remains a 21-point advantage for Effingham. 7:11 to play in the contest. Effingham had led by as much as 28. Kasdorf with it out top, took an extra step. He tried to just act cool and get away from it, but when the whistle blew, he knew what it was. Effingham's first turnover of the quarter.
T-Town and Mount Vernon going to play for the title here, but Effingham certainly played like they ought to be in a championship game tonight. Excellent shooting.
Now a blocking foul on Vasquez as Eccles ran it across the timeline.
Drew was in the first half and picked up a couple of quick fouls, and these officials are watching that pretty tight.
So Curtis Eccles will return to the stripe. He has 16, and he'll be shooting a 1-and-1 after multiple changes for the Hearts.
Starter's back.
Yep. Wolf stays. The 4 that was in, Schaefer, Jackson, Kasdorf, and Vasquez all check out for Ron Reed with just under 7 minutes to play.
Hearts by 21. They've led by how many?
As much as 28 is what I've had them by. Free throw, no good. Curtis Eccles came up. The shot actually hit the back iron and came out long. Rebound to Zaruzin. Hands it off to Bone. Bone gets it across the timeline. Works for Carey. Now they swing it to Minor. Minor on the right side. Top of the key, Wolf. Out to Zaruzin. Zaruzin looks it over. Goes to Bone. Bone on the left side. Wanted to maybe get it to Minor, but he bounces through the lane. Now they get it to the cutter, Wolf. He flips up a shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Minor touched it last. He says, I thought I had some help there, but it's going to go to Al Robbie.
I hope everybody remembers Al Robbie was 12-1 when the day started. T-Town and Effingham have both beat them, presuming Effingham's going to win. They're up by 20 in the fourth quarter. Soundly. They were 12-1 when the day started.
Eccles gets a screen out top, uses it, now gets to the paint, leaves it with Dozie on the right side. Dozie had the ball knocked loose by Wolf, but he's able to recover. Now has a little trouble again, gets it to Eccles, though, safely on the right side. Step back 3 from the baseline. The ball hits the rim, goes up, touches the support, so it'll be out of bounds to the Hearts.
Eccles certainly is a creative shooter.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But he probably feels like I'm the only one able to score tonight. I got to get my shots one way or the other.
It might just be it.
Bone works it up court to Wolf. Wolf crossed the timeline to Zaruzin on the left side. He notices McGee is 6'8", tries to get it out of there, and instead his pass is picked off by Foltz, but then Foltz turns it over. 2 for the Hearts, 3 for Al Robbie. Wolf got into the lane, shot no good. Rebound swatted out of bounds, last touch by Carey.
All of a sudden, Grant can't get a shot to drop. Boy, he was nothing but net in the first 3 quarters, though. What a night. 26, you said he has?
26 points in the ball game. Dozie crosses the timeline. Nobody scored in a while. That's kind of unusual. We're at 61-40. We've been that way for at least a minute or two.
Reach in probably on Wolf.
Dozy, quick move to the left side, and you are correct, sir.
His third. Double bonus for Al Rabi, I think. Nope, still just 9.
So Dozy will head to the line wearing the pink socks.
And why not, I say? Are they pink?
Well, they might not have been originally, but I think they are now. Free throw up for Dozy. It's good.
Yeah, okay. They got the red spot in the lane, and he's got a red uni, and my eyes are tired. And I was thinking it was all red, but it is pink. All right.
Israel Dozy, second player in double figures for Al Rabi. He has 10. Free throw up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes out long. Zaruzin tracks it down. He's on the run. Layup, good.
He just jetted to the basket.
Sean Zaruzin in double figures with 10. Makes it 63-41. Effingham up by 22. Here's Eccles along the right side. Cut off on the baseline by Minor. Gets it out top to Dozy. Works into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's finally tapped out, and Eccles controls it. He takes it again inside. Spin move in the paint. Tough shot. Curtis Eccles somehow banked that home. He has 18. Inbounds pass. Almost stolen, but Wolf's able to control it. Brings it up to the free throw line for Effingham and backs it out. Now gets into the paint again. Shuffles a pass to Carey. Michael sticks it up and in. He has 13. And it's 65-43. Effingham up by 22.
Wolf says if I can't get a bucket, I'll get an assist.
4.5 to play in the fourth quarter of this third place game. Mount Vernon and T-Town for the championship next. Dozy looks it over, goes to Eccles out top. Eccles steps back, fakes a shot. Couldn't shoot it because Bone was right there. Instead goes to Dozy, leaves it in the lane for Barker, but Barker couldn't hang on. Barker saying, shoot that, man. I was boxing out. It turns into the fourth turnover for the Raiders. And a substitution for the Raiders. Jeff Austin comes in for Jonathan McGee, and Jonathan McGee is explaining emphatically to his coach, I was going straight up. I don't know what the situation was that they were talking about, but they were having quite a demonstrative discussion.
Yeah, because there wasn't any foul called on him, so I don't know what the deal was.
Bone across the timeline, leaves it with Zaruzin. Baseline jumper is blocked out of bounds by Lorenzo Foltz. It'll belong to Effingham.
Sean's had a good shooting night. He's 5 out of 8 tonight.
He's looking to get the ball inbound. Still looking, finds Wolf. Wolf will back it out and set the hard offense. Now crosses over, gets into the lane, leans in, hangs, shot, no good, but he's fouled, and Wolf will try to get him at the charity stripe.
This foul is called on Eccles. Nope. Yeah, Eccles. His second foul, Matt. Still common foul, but that's a shooting foul.
So exactly 4 minutes to play in this third place game. Grant Wolf, 4 dribbles, a shake of the shoulders. Now the free throw's up and good. Gives him 27 on the night.
6 rebounds, too.
Yeah. Out of your point guard, I think numbers that Ron Reed can live with.
Mm-hmm.
This one's up. It's around and out, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Minor was challenging for the board with Cooks, and Cook touched it last.
Yeah, 2 Al Rabi kids ended up knocking it out of bounds between the 2 of them.
So Altamont, excuse me, Effingham will trigger from the baseline. Sean Zaruzin finds Carey in the lane. Michael moves to the hoop, sticks it up and in.
Now he's hit 3 straight after I griped about him missing 3 in a row.
Well, whatever works, whatever it takes. Eccles to Cook, back to Eccles. Over on the side to Dozy. Dozy, a 3 way long. Cook saves it in nicely, but he fired it out top, and Bone was there to get it. Leaves it with Wolf. Wolf drives in, avoids the defender, puts it off the glass. He has 29, so and it's 70-43. Effingham with the 27-point lead. 3:20 to play. Here's Dozy driving the right side, leans in, puts it up and in. Israel Dozy with 12.
You don't see the Hart score 70 points very often. Boy, they have shot the ball tremendously well tonight.
Wolf to Bone. Bone up ahead to Minor. Back out to Bone. Hart's working around the perimeter. They go to Carey. Carey out top, backs it out. Bounces it for Wolf. Lazy pass. Eccles steps in front, gets the steal, drives for the layup, and he missed it. Sean Zaruzen grabbed the rebound for Effingham. Clears it out to Wolf, and Wolf brings it up court. That was probably too easy for Eccles. Bone circles it over to Wolf on the right side. Wolf backs it out. Now behind the back dribble, leaves it with Zaruzen. Zaruzen to Bone, to Carey. Spin move on the baseline, leans in, shot no good. Michael's fouled, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
Well, you attack the basket, you get that defender off his feet, draw that foul, head to the line. Works almost every time. Lorenzo Foltz called for his third foul. That's still just 6, but it's a shooting foul.
Substitutions on the way for Ron Reed. Carey with the first of 2. It is up, around and good. Michael was 16. Brent Beal in the ball game. He replaces Wolf. Kasdorf comes back for Minor. Here comes Brady Scott in the ball game for Zaruzen. Bone will have a seat, and Brent Beals makes an appearance.
The chamber down there, populated by some adults tonight as well, so it's an intergenerational chamber tonight.
Carey hits the free throw to give him 17, and now he'll come out. And a nice round of applause for Carey heading to the bench, but also for Michael Woltman making his debut in this tournament for the season, as he debuted the other night.
There you go.
Three-pointer on the way for Eccles. He has 21 as he buried it from the right wing. So Beals will bring it up court. Woltman suffered a knee injury and has worked all the way back. Beals with some fancy dribbling in the backcourt, gets free for a free throw line jumper. It's no good. Rebound finally controlled by Dozie. What an outlet pass ahead to Eccles. Eccles sticks it up and in and makes it 72-50. Now Jackson in backcourt needs some help, finds Beals ahead to Scott. Brady Scott sees the double team coming, has the ball knocked loose, picked up by, that was Lorenzo Foltz, and he drives in for the dunk. Meanwhile, the loose ball scramble, a couple of Effingham players crashed into one another, and Brady Scott is headed towards the water cooler, and he grabs the trash can and heads out of the gym. Backcourt needs some help, finds Beals ahead to Scott.
They're going to
Brady Scott.
Check on him here. Trainer Troy's going to go out and get a look at him.
Boy, he and Beals collided out there as they were going for the ball along with Lorenzo Foltz, and Foltz ultimately came up with it and got the dunk.
Before the dunk, who scored for them?
That would have been Eccles.
Thank you. So he's got 7 in the quarter.
Yep, that looks right. Minute 30 on the clock. They get it to Michael Woltman out top. Back to Beals. He looked to the right side, now brings it back out high. Leaves it to Schaefer, who checked in for Scott. Over to Woltman. Fakes, puts a shot up. No good, but that's because he's hammered. And Michael Woltman will go to the free throw line.
Foul goes against Jeff Austin. His first. That's 7 on Al-Rabi here in the half. So it'll be bonus for a minute and 20.
Free throw line shot for Woltman, no good. Everybody'd love to see Michael get in the scoring column.
Got hurt last baseball season and has worked really hard to make his way back.
Free throw, left that one short. Almost had his own rebound, but Dozie knocked it away. He brings it up court. They leave it with Eccles for a 3 again from the right wing. Curtis Eccles has 26 all of a sudden as he keeps pouring them in here in the quarter, and he gets a steal. He stops and pops for another 3. That one rattled out, no good. Rebound taken down by Schaefer. Schaefer in backcourt needs some help. Got it to Beals. Beals back to Schaefer. Crosses the timeline with a pass to Jackson. Under a minute to play. 72-55. Effingham gets it to Beals. Shot in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound, Schaefer. He'll circle it back out top. Skip pass to Jackson. Looks underneath. Kasdorf clears the path for Jackson. First shot no good, but he got his own rebound, and Jackson sticks that one up and in. So Brady with 2 makes it 74-55. Here's Eccles with another 3. It's no good. Rebound Woltman. Woltman has the ball knocked loose from behind, and he's fouled. Cook picked up the ball, and as the whistle blew, he launched a shot from half court, and he buried it, but of course it doesn't count.
Fultz on the foul. That's his 4th in the game.
So Michael Woltman at the line for a 1-and-1. 5'11" junior puts it up with the left hand, and he got it.
First point of the season.
Makes it a 20-point lead again for Effingham, 75-55. Just 24 seconds left to play. And that one's no good. Rebound tapped out, finally controlled by Fultz. And then Fultz got bumped by Woltman, and Woltman comes to check on him, make sure he's okay. So Michael says, yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to get ready to shoot some free throws.
Still 1-and-1 on this one. Woltman's first foul.
Just deciding the final score in the third-place game of the 2014 Teutopolis Effingham Christmas Classic.
Brady Scott's back. He probably got that flu that 1,000 other people have. He's okay now. Back on the bench with a cup of water.
Looks like we have a whistle. We have a lane violation.
Yeah. Somebody moved Corral Robbie right here on the side nearest us, Marquise. And so now it's just one shot here.
Fultz says thanks a lot. But he makes that free throw. So he goes 1 for 1 at the line this trip.
Very rare that you see that.
He has 4 in the ball game. Schaefer in backcourt, double team, trapped and fouled. 17.5 seconds left.
And that's 5 fouls on Israel Dozie.
So he checks out with 12 points in the contest. Bobby Friesen will come in to replace him. They say, hey, you need to come to the scorer's table first. Freshman, you got to watch him. Meanwhile, Schaefer says, I'll take a couple more free throws here, pad these stats at the end of the ball game.
Well, look at the crowd here for T-Town and Mount Vernon. Wow, this is going to be fun.
Effingham has a nice crowd for this game. Free throw for Schaefer, off the mark, no good. Rebound taken down by Fultz. Ahead to Eccles, loads up for another 3. Shot no good. Rebound Kasdorf. They get it to Beals. Beals has it poked free. They work it to Fultz. Shot in the lane, no good. Tip, no good. Got his rebound again, no good. And the game comes to a close. Final score, Effingham 75. Al Robbie Raiders 56. We'll wrap this one up after the break, get some scores from around the area, the stats from Greg, and we'll see if we can talk with Coach Ron Reed before we get set for the championship game between Mount Vernon and Teutopolis right here on KJ Country 102.3.
'Tis the season of giving, and in that spirit, Washington Savings Bank would like to give back to our community by sponsoring a holiday food drive. Let's make this a better Christmas for those in need by filling our local food pantries. Now through December 31st, everyone is encouraged to bring in non-perishable food items to either of our bank locations, downtown Effingham, 200 South Banker Street, or at 1300 North Keller Drive. Wishing you the happiest of holidays from all of us at Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Member FDIC.
Take time out and come to Andy's Health Mart Pharmacy for the best defense against cold and flu season. Chip, Michael, or any of the other pharmacists would be glad to help you with your health care needs. Let them slam dunk your symptoms so you can get back into the game. Located at 805 West Fayette. Andy's Health Mart Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
We put Central Illinois in motion. For 25 years, Benuti Clinic has kept you moving, working, and playing thanks to our skilled physicians, physical therapists, and athletic trainers who team up to develop a customized treatment plan for you. We continue our commitment of providing the latest in sports medicine, rehabilitation, and occupational health. We also offer diagnostics, surgery, and urgent care. Celebrating 25 years, Benuti Clinic, 217-342-3400, or visit our website at benuticlinic.com.
This is the Farm Credit Illinois postgame show. Farm Credit Illinois, assisting farmers for over 90 years.
Doing something nice here before the championship game. They're introducing the committee of 10, and the various corporate sponsors are being recognized here. DeKalb Asgrow, Jessica Hurtis is here to represent them. Also, Angie Custer's here for Heartland Dental. Mel Stock's here for Midland States Bank. Brian Hayes is here for Sanitation Service. Dave and Angie Wolf are here for ServPro. Chris Custer's here for Taylor Law Offices. And the other sponsors are Utz & Associates, Lenders Limited McDonald's, and the Effingham Convention and Visitors Bureau. So a nice round of applause for the corporate sponsors. Those folks made the tournament possible, along with the committee of 10, who did such a wonderful job in putting this puppy together.
Really a nice job. I tell you what, second year running the tournament, everything seems to be going very smoothly, and they're looking to continue to grow this tournament and expand. Expansion might be a little bit of a slow process at times, but I think they've got a good thing going here, and hopefully they can continue it for several years to come. Effingham with the victory in the third place game, 75-56. Effingham had quarters of 21, 23, 17, and 14 for their total of 75. They led in this game by as much as 28 in the third quarter. Al Rabi had quarters of 12, 10, 16, and 18 for their final total of 56. They did have an early 2-point lead. Leading the way offensively for the Hearts, Grant Wolf, 29 points, finished with 74 tournament points in 4 games. Michael Carey chipped in with 17 tonight. Sean Zaruzin also in double figures with 10. 5 points for Jared Miner, 6 points for Frankie Kasdorf. He was a big lift in the first half off the bench. 2 points for Brady Jackson, 2 points for Reed Schaefer, and Michael Woltman hit a free throw as well. And Braden Bone hit a shot, a three-pointer for his only points tonight. But Braden, again, excellent defense, and really was focused on the defensive end once again and did a great job there for Ron Reed's Hearts, who improved to 9-3 on the season. Chicago Al Rabi drops to 12-3 under Mortez Smith. Their leading scorer was Curtis Eccles. Eccles finished with 26 points tonight. 12 for Israel Dozie, as he was the only other player in double figures for the Raiders. 8 for Xavier Barker. 4 points for Lorenzo Fultz, 2 for Jeff Austin, 1 for Terry Phipps. 8, I mentioned Barker's 8 points, I do believe. Bobby Friesen chipped in with a 3 as well for the Raiders. Also playing tonight for the Raiders was Michael Rogers Jr. Jonathan McGee saw some action, as did Marquise Cook and Jalen Washington. Hearts also got in the game. Brady Scott, Brett Beals, Drew Vasquez also played for Ron Reed in this one. We'll take a break, come back with some stats from Greg, and see if we can check on an interview with the coach as well. You're listening to high school basketball and the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic on KJ Country 102.3.
When a coach understands the player's strengths, developing a winning strategy is easy. That's also true with State Farm agent Tom Henderson. He knows your insurance and financial situation. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today. Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Visit WashingtonSavings.net to learn more. Good luck to all our area teams.